Tate, you have been on the Purdue Boilermakers as your sleeper team for
Yes.
a while now, and joining us now is the head coach of those Purdue Boilermakers, Matt Painter. Coach, I guess we start there with the idea of you guys being a sleeper. You've been in this business for a while. You've gone into NCAA tournaments where you're kind of a favorite. You've gone into tournaments where not a lot is expected of you. There is a lot of sleeper buzz around this team. Where do you feel? What's the most fun as a coach? What level of expectation is the most fun?
Yeah. Well, the most fun's winning, obviously, but like it's a crapshoot at times in the NCAA tournament. Like you're going, on a neutral floor, you're playing, quality teams no matter what. The thing that I try to do is make sure your guys know that you can beat anybody and you can get beat by anybody. And everybody's earned their way here. And if you go into it and you try to look past an opponent, like you're getting ready to get beat, and don't even think that way. And just, we've really changed here in the last 5 or 6 years when we've gotten into the tournament is not like divvied up the schools with your assistants. Just make all of your assistants just worry about North Texas and just leave it as it is, because you're going to get a chance to see them play in the tournament 2 days before if you win that next game, if you can get there. And just keep your focus there and keep your focus on your own team. There's a lot of things that go into it. But for the most part, you have to have your team ready, and you got to respect your opponent.
And Coach, we want to ask you a little bit about, the last time we saw March Madness, of course, is 2019. And, that Elite Eight game that you have with Virginia is one of those games that across the country, everyone remembers. They remember the back and forth. But this version of Purdue is not the 2019 version. There's a lot of young guys on this team. So does that make it a little bit different for you coming into this tournament where you almost have to get these guys up to speed on the culture of March Madness in the tournament?
Yeah, sure. In that, that Elite Eight game, like our bench are the guys that are still with us. The four guys that came off the bench for it, all freshmen. Now they're juniors. And to be able to have that experience, those guys won the Big Ten that year. We've played in a lot of NCAA tournament games, but they're the guys on our team that have had that experience. And, you're going to lean on those guys. I think it's going to be a unique tournament for, everything that's going on. But to have some guys on your team that's had the experience of getting to the Elite Eight, I think that's really going to help.
You mentioned everything going on. One of the things going on is the entire tournament is taking place in your home state of Indiana. Don't lie to us, Coach. You are aware that you're the only team from the state of Indiana in this tournament. There's got to be some pride about that Purdue is holding it down for the whole state.
Question. Yeah, there's no question. I just realized that in the last interview. I didn't realize that was the case. But no, there's pride in just getting to the NCAA tournament. And a lot of people always talk to you like, you guys should get, can you get, to the Elite Eight? Can you get to the Final Four? I'm like, well, you got to get in the tournament first. Like that's an accomplishment in itself. And then once you do that, you can't be excited about it. You have to be able to lock in and not get all giddy and get serious about playing. And but no, to have this in the state of Indiana is pretty cool. And to be able to play in it, obviously, is even better.
Just for clarity, though, you guys are still in Indianapolis. You're still going through the same things that every other team is going through. There's no, we saw Duke for the ACC tournament. They were staying in Durham and then driving up to Greensboro. There's nothing like that going on where you guys are in Lafayette and driving to. You guys are going to be in Indianapolis. Is that? Am I understanding that?
Yes, tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll leave tomorrow morning to go there.
All right.
Yes.
Well, Coach, I mean, that's we really appreciate you joining us and letting us in on this. I do, fingers crossed, knock on wood, all this stuff. I believe in your team. I see the path in my mind, so I'll be pulling for you, Coach.
There you go.
Yeah, Coach, there's something about, like, every other coach when you guys are down by a lot or times have gotten difficult, they tell their guys it's not over yet, we can keep fighting. But something about you tell your guys that they actually listen.
Yeah,
they
love it.
never give up. I think that's what we love about watching your Purdue teams is I don't love it when you guys are playing Ohio State, my alma mater. Certainly in the Big Ten. You guys gave me a heart attack the other day. But you guys never give up. We're so excited to see what you can do in this tournament. Best of luck. Appreciate you making some time for us.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
Take care.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks, Coach. Hey there, thanks for watching Titus and Tate. For the full Friend of the Program experience, subscribe right below and come join us for all things college basketball. The action is heating up. Come join Titus and Tate.